Hello, my name is Luisa Sola, and today you might need translation on the go. So, at Translation on the Go, we are trying to build a translator that can help ease the pain when moving to a new country or touring a new vacation. So, our translator will help mainly immigrants and tourists who are in a new country and they don't know the language there, and but they also want to be able to keep communicating with people at either stores or restaurants or anything like that. And the translator will help by taking down the language barrier that might present itself and enabling them to be able to still communicate with other people there. So me and my family actually went through this in 2010 when we first moved to the United States from the Dominican Republic. We did not speak any English whatsoever, so it was very hard for us to even go to the store or maybe go out to eat anything, because anytime we went out to eat and we had to order food, it was very hard because we only spoke Spanish. So if there was no one there that spoke Spanish, we were either like pointing at like down one with our fingers or stuff, or just walking out and just going home and eat something from the house. So it was very hard. So I am trying to build this device because I want to be able to ease the pain of others that might be going through the same thing. So at Translation on the Go, like I explained, that's what we're trying to do, build a translator that can help immigrants and tourists who might not speak the language. So this is the problem, is when a person moves to a new country or is there for vacation, there can sometimes be a language barrier between the person and the people from the country. So my translator is trying to take down that barrier that can be there. So the solution would be a translator. It would be to build a translator that is easy to carry around, something like this device right here. And it will be, you speak into it in the language that you speak, and it will translate into whatever language you set it to be. So let's say, for example, me and my family will speak to it in Spanish, and it would translate to English to whatever person, to whoever we're talking to. It would also be a very affordable product because I want anyone that wants to buy one to be able to afford it. So my customers will mainly be tourists and immigrants of any gender, mostly ages 10 and up, because that's mostly like the people that are struggling the most. And for our market opportunity, there's an estimate of 44 million people who are foreign born living in the United States right now. Most of those people are most likely don't speak English and are struggling with something that how me and my family struggled when we first moved over here. So this is what my translator is trying to help out. Their customers' current alternatives are, like I said at the beginning, either just walking out of a store or a restaurant and just going home, or the current alternatives right now are just translation services for notary type of stuff. So if they get a letter in the mail and they want to translate it, they can use those services, but it's not really for everyday use. So, in conclusion, our translator helps immigrants and tourists who go into a new country and don't speak the language there, but they want to be able to still communicate with others, and it's taking down the language barrier and enabling them to be able to still communicate with others there. I also plan on making this translator very affordable so that anyone will be able to use it and very easy to carry. And my family and I struggled a lot with the language barrier when we first moved here. So I am very excited to be able to create this product to help ease the pain of others that might be going through something similar at the time. Thank you.